Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Day 4 of Gifted, our virtual VBS program. I'm Joel Stanley from First Presbyterian Church. I'm the DCE there, and I'm here with another super fun activity for you. And listen, I just wanted to say that we're focusing sort of on the theme today of all of God's creation tells God's story. And that's what we're trying to focus on. So that means that, and there's a lot of different layers to what that means, right? That means that we as people are part of God's creation, and we tell God's story to each other, and we live out God's story in our lives. So that's one layer. It means that nature, when we get out and we hike up a mountain and we see the majesty and grandeur of the view from up there, it speaks to us about how true and real God is and how fantastic God's creation is. And so that's another way we can take that, of what that means. And there's a third way to take it, and that is literally, and that's the way we're going to take it today. And we are going to use God's creation to tell God's story. And the way we're going to do that is we are going to go out and find things and use them to make God's story. All right. Now, I've done a few of these already, and the thing that I'm using, and I'm going to take a page from a book that is Rocks of Easter. I don't know if you've heard that. I don't think that's really actually the title. I'm having a hard time remembering what the title is. And I'm going to link a video of a lady who does this really, really well, right? She uses rocks to make beautiful pictures and moving animations, and it's just rocks that you might find outside, and she tells Bible stories using rocks. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take God's creation, the rocks that we can find outside, and we are going to put them together to tell God's story. Now, we're probably not going to be as good as the lady in the video that I'm going to link, but you know what? If we hit it with a little bit of creativity, I think we can still have a little bit of fun. And so I'm going to share the ones that I've done with you, and you can sort of see what I'm getting at. So here's the first one I came up with. So I wonder if you can look at this and tell me, what Bible story is that supposed to be? All right. Look at the clues and see if you can figure it out. And if you can't, it's okay. We have another one. So here's my second creation, using rocks to tell God's story. And I wonder if you can tell what Bible story this is supposed to be. And here's my third example. All right, so this is a Bible story that I'm telling using rocks. All right, so what do you think this Bible story could be? I wonder if you figured it out. So, did you figure it out? Did you know what the Bible stories were? Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and let you in on the little secret as to what they are. And the first one, if you didn't get it, was Adam and Eve, right? You could tell because the rocks were wearing makeshift fig leaves, and Eve had an apple that she was trying to give to Adam. So that was the first one, was the story of Adam and Eve. And then the second one was, did you get the second one? The second one was David and Goliath, right? We had a very big figure and a very small figure, and the small figure was throwing a rock at the big figure. So that was supposed to be David and Goliath. And then the third one, did you get the third one? I think that might have been the easiest one. The third one was Jonah in the fish, right? Because I put that guy and I drew a fish around him to show that it was the story of Jonah. And that's the sort of thing I want to see from you at the zoo. I want you to get outside, and you don't have to use rocks. You can do whatever you can find, but I want you to make a scene that is a biblical story using the stuff that you can find in nature. Take a picture of it, send it to me, or show it to me at the Zoom meeting, and I am excited to see what kind of great things you come up with. I want to see your Bible stories. I want to see you use God's creation to tell God's story. And I guess we'll do that a little bit later, and I have had a good time here with you today, and I hope to see you again next week. And for now, I guess we'll say bye. Oh, do check out the video that I'm going to link after this one and see just the marvelous things that this lady does with rocks. I mean, it's pretty spectacular. All right, so check that out and see the highest level of the form, and then shoot somewhere between what I do and what she does, and you'll be doing okay. All right, and so we'll see you all next week. Bye now.